Hi, I'm Aryn Morell, winemaker at Matthews Estate, and today we're going to be trying the 2010 Columbia Valley Sauvignon Blanc. This is the Blackboard edition. Normally we only produce one Sauvignon Blanc in the year, the Columbia Valley bottling, and in very special years we do produce a single vineyard bottling called Stillwater Creek. But in this particular year, what we decided is the vintage was so good for Sauv Blanc that we created a declassified tier within our Sauv Blanc program. So there is going to be a single vineyard Stillwater Creek, there's going to be a Columbia Valley, and we've also included this Blackboard edition wine, which you guys have seen through our red program. And essentially what it is we give 10% of the proceeds of this product to the Ackerley Foundation through the University of Washington's College of Education. And it's our way to give back to the community. It's a resource that allows reciprocation within King County schools and the University of Washington. So the essential goal behind this wine was to maintain the purity of Sauvignon Blanc, but to use obviously all the volume that we had available to us. So there's a little more Semillon in this wine than there is in any of our other Sauvignon Blancs. There's 17% Semillon, 83% Sauvignon Blanc. This gives this wine a little kind of richer, yellower tone. It's a little waxy. That's fairly common with Semillon, where we normally would get grapefruits. We usually use some Royal Slope sites for Sauvignon Blanc. It gives us some more tropical tone. But we use sage more predominantly for this wine, and we get that grapefruit, grassy, herbal tone. And we needed something to give us kind of a yellow richness to the wine to help kind of provide some background noise. So that's what this does. And it gives it more of a Bordeaux white-like feel. It's still crisp and clean, and the 2010 vintage was exceptional for growing white wine. It was long, it was cool, and for most varieties in the state, that's not necessarily what you want, but for this particular variety and most of the other whites in 2010, it was probably the best vintage for growing whites that I've seen in Washington since I've been here. So a quick look at the wine. It does have a little green hinge to it, and normally we get our fruit quite a bit riper, and we typically stay away from getting a lot of green hue in the wine. But the cooler year, the fruit was slightly greener, both in color and in aromatic and palate feel this year. So it will impart sort of a green hue to it. But the year has given us just enough heat to get some ripe opulence. It's got good texture, but for an everyday drinking white wine, this is about all you want. Crisp, clean, aromatic. It's going to be easy to drink this on a regular basis with multiple foods. So this is certainly one that I would rush out to go get. We don't have a lot of this wine. There was only 291 cases of this produced. In comparison to the Columbia Valley bottling, we have a little over 1,000 cases. So we'll give it a quick swirl, smell. Again, a lot of grapefruit. There's kind of this grassy background, that kind of waxy, almost melon type tone in the background. You know, it's not overly complicated. It's simple but straightforward. The palate is crisp, clean, balanced, moves more from side to side. You know, a great wine for, you know, simple sipping. So if you're looking to get a great white wine that goes to a good cause, come to Matthews Estate's tasting room in Woodinville or to go to matthewsestate.com.